Okay, so today I want to do a little unboxing of a new product that was announced last week. I just got mine in the mail a couple days ago, and it's actually an SPSF model, and these don't come around very often, so I thought I'd do a brand new unboxing and show you guys what it's like. So for those of you who aren't aware, Athearn announced several months ago that they're doing some SPSF boxcars. They also did an SPSF caboose. This is an HO scale. I believe they're coming out in N scale as well. And so I got mine from MB Klein, where I get probably 75% of my model train stuff. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Now, you might also be familiar with the Roundhouse boxcar that came out, also known as model die casting, like 3 decades ago. This one is a little different. I don't think it's quite as nice looking. These are pretty good standard 50-foot modern boxcars that Roundhouse did several years ago. These other ones are what are called high cube boxcars, which aren't really high cube. So let's take a look. I bought 2 of them. I almost was tempted to get all 3 road numbers, but I decided I didn't need all 3 road numbers. And then I also bought, this might be a little sacrilegious, but I also got a BNSF boxcar that I'm going to rebadge SPSF. So here's the Roundhouse boxes. I've not bought one of these new Roundhouse cars before, so this will be interesting. Here are the cars here. I got the SPSF showing what's inside there. So I got 16867 and 16873, 2 different road numbers. And here's the BNSF car. Basically all I'm going to do is rebadge this, put the SPSF logo on here and the SPSF road there, and then it'll be like it was a repaint job of one of these. And these I'll weather a little bit, kind of like what I've done. I think I've got like 4 of these. I kind of weathered them a little bit, some graffiti. So I'll do the same thing on these. Now these, you can tell I've got the same paint scheme on them, which never really was an official SPSF paint scheme, but it's kind of cool. And I've incorporated it into my scheme, and I call it the like celebration SPSF paint scheme. The merger went through, yay, so let's paint things red and yellow. And then they did that for maybe like a year or 6 months, and then went back to a more contemporary scheme. So here's the car right out of the box. Really nice paint on this unit. Again, it's like I said, it's the fake high cube, so it doesn't. And it says, it's kind of weird. It says excess height car. Well, it should have the white bar on there, the white painted top, to vividly show that it's a high cube car. And also, I'm not a huge fan of the smooth side. You don't see that on a lot of modern cars. I like the rib side better. But for having a brand new SPSF car that is made by the factory, you can't complain. So I'll bring this a little bit closer to the camera so y'all can see it a little better. So there's the car there. You see the lettering pretty good. It's got the rear reporting marks, which is nice. There, focus. The Roundhouse cars did not have the reporting marks on the ends, and so that's something that I had to do myself with my own decals. And you got some nice fine lettering there. So that's really cool. It's got some good detail on here. This shows that looks like it was built maybe by the Santa Fe shops is what that's showing, December of '86. So yeah, accurate for the period there. A lot of good detail. Again, you got the excess height there, but you don't have the white bar up there, so that's a little disappointing. But I do like the gray roof on the top. That's a nice feature as well. We got metal wheel sets. The silver trucks look kind of weird on this. I might repaint those. Obviously, when I weather the wheels, I'll weather the trucks as well. And we got the junk plastic couplers that I'll put some new KDs in there. So not a bad car. One thing that you'll notice right away is there's a couple different ways to do the SPSF logo, and I'll just show you an example here. Well, actually, I'll I'll show you an example of this is a car that I created my own decals for and painted in the same paint scheme. And so you can see the lettering here is a little bit narrower. This is a little bit more stretched out. I'm not sure which one is accurate. I think this one is a little too stretched out. Maybe this one was a little too narrow. Maybe the real is somewhere in the middle. It kind of depends on what angle you look at it when you're looking at pictures of the trains. Because as you do this angle, then this one starts to look more accurate. So, but that's something I've noticed with SPSF stuff that's made by factory is you get different differences in the narrowness in the letters, which is kind of annoying. I adopted this years ago from a micro scale set, so that's what I've always used. But just wanted to point that out. Okay, so that's what the car looks like, and this one looks about the same. Let's just take a look at the BNSF car and see if it has the excess height white bar on the end or not. This one doesn't. It doesn't even say that it's an excess height car. I don't know if you can see that there. It doesn't have the, you might recall the SPSF car had the little yellow marks and it had the excess height there, and this one doesn't show that at all. I'll do a comparison for you to show what a real excess height car is. Okay, this is a real excess height car. 60-foot high cube. There you can see the white bar that I was talking about in the back. And these cars are not quite excess height. So you can just see the height difference there, just without doing a really exact comparison. So I'm guessing that these aren't really, high cubes. They're kind of trying to be high cubes. And I'm not really sure what the prototype is for these cars, but that's kind of annoying. That's another reason why I decided not to get all 3 road names. So we'll just unbox this one too while we're at it. But I do like boxcars, and I have a distribution warehouse on the layout, and so I figured these would provide some good variety. So there's the other one. All right, get a little closer look there for y'all. So there we have the cars, the old model die casting or roundhouse car way in the back, and then the newer Athearn roundhouse cars here. So really nice paint on those, and again, like I said, I like the roof. It pretty much matched the one that I painted myself there, and it is nice having some of the detail there, and the metal wheel sets are obviously nice. Just wish they would have chosen a little bit more of a modern boxcar prototype for these, but can't complain when somebody comes out with a factory painted SPSF car. That doesn't happen every day, so that's pretty cool. All right, so that's it for this segment of a factory unboxing. Like I said, I just wanted to take some time and show that to you, since they just came out last week and you can find them in most stores, I've noticed. Like I said, I bought mine at MB Klein, modeltrainstuff.com, which is where I buy most of my stuff at, and they just came to the house this week, so you'll see them on the layout soon. Probably try to get them weathered first before I put them out there. So but yeah, pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was beneficial, informational for you. And I'll take care, and I'll see you around. Thanks.